Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and I'm cracking a pack. Today is pack number 2 for my Magic the Gathering Core Set 2015 Fat Pack Bingo. Check out the preview video on my Core Set 2015 Fat Pack. I've added the link in the description. As I crack the pack, aside from hunting for bingo, I'll determine if each card would make it into one of my casual decks, or if it will go straight into my massive trade box. Let's get to cracking this pack. Nimbus of the Isles, 3/3 flyer for 5 is okay in limited. Trade box. Foundry Street Denizen. This was a really fun goblin to play in an aggressive mono red deck during the standard environment of Theros and Khans of Tarkir. Helioid's Pilgrim, another common staple during the Theros block. Frost Lynx. This is a good ground creature to lock down an opponent's attacker or blocker. Titanic Growth, not as good as Giant Growth. Trade box. Carrion Crow. Black doesn't get that many cheap flyers, but it enters the battlefield tapped. Trade box. Necrobite. Good combat trick if you can goad your opponent into blocking with one of their bigger creatures, and your creature will stick around because of regenerate. Elvish Mystic, the backbone to mana ramping. Definitely a great card, and I play it in a number of my decks. Eternal Thirst. This card's a little misleading. You would think in addition to giving it lifelink, it would have flying, but it doesn't. Trade box. Netcaster Spider, blocks all the pesky flyers and takes them out. Trade box. First uncommon is Blood Host. It's a key card in any black deck that's going to sacrifice creatures. It also gets a +1/+1 counter, and you get some life out of it. Altac Bloodseeker, a little bit of an odd card. If a creature your opponent controls dies, it gets +2/+1 first strike until end of turn. You have to kill something prior to attacks for this card to have an impact. Quickling, cheap blue creature, but it comes with a drawback. When it enters the battlefield, you have to bounce one of your creatures back to your hand. I suppose that works out well if your creatures have enter the battlefield abilities. Trade box. Okay, well, we get a great rare or mythic rare and mark off another bingo square. Mercurial Pretender. For 5 mana, you can have it enter the battlefield and copy any creature you control. It does have a cool ability that if you need to, you can return it to your hand and replay it later in the game. It's a card that I don't really want to play in any of my blue decks. Trade box. And then an island. And a stupid ad card. Want to get some tokens. Alright, my favorite card out of this pack is probably going to be Blood Host. It's definitely a card that if you build around it correctly, you can do a lot of shenanigans with the sacrifice deck, whether it's in black-red or black-green. You get an added ability of whatever you're sacrificing. If it triggers something, Blood Host grows bigger and you gain some incidental life. A quick review of our bingo card shows that we still aren't yet to bingo. Hopefully in one of the next packs we can get it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Take some time to tell me in the comments section what was your favorite card from the pack. Till next time when I'm back to crack pack number 3 for my Magic the Gathering Core Set 2015 Fat Pack in Fat Pack Bingo.